welcome to the update. I'm Talisa Ryder. The flight upgrade saga isn't going away for the Prime Minister anytime soon, with Anthony Albanese admitting his staff may have asked Qantas for upgrades on his behalf. The PM has rejected claims he personally approached the airline's former boss Alan Joyce to secure free upgrades and doesn't believe anyone in his office asked for an upgrade either, but he's told the ABC some of the flights were a long time ago.
Did anyone in your office, not you necessarily?
Not to my knowledge, no. These upgrades, you're talking about a 30-year period.
Meanwhile, the PM has confirmed Labor's plan to cut student debt by 20% next financial year if they are returned to government at the upcoming federal election. It would slash almost $20 billion off HECS debts. Anthony Albanese says it's designed to boost access to education and address intergenerational unfairness. Over in the US, and there's a last-minute scramble to pick up votes in the final days of the presidential election. Donald Trump is covering 3 swing states, Pennsylvania, North Carolina and Georgia, telling voters Kamala Harris has no vision.
She has no solutions for anything. In fact, all she can talk about, they'd ask her a question, say, Donald Trump did this, Donald Trump did that. All she can say is, Donald Trump.
Meanwhile, the Vice President has focused on Michigan and says she can feel the momentum building. The search has resumed for an 11-year-old boy who was swept out to sea on the New South Wales Central Coast late yesterday arvo. Police say the boy was trying to cross a channel off the entrance beach with his father and brothers when he was swept away by a strong current. Rescue helicopters, water police and surf lifesavers helped search for him until after dark. And more Aussies are seeing a doctor for free compared to the same time last year. The federal gov says more than 3 and 4 doctors' appointments last month were fully covered by Medicare. That's slightly higher than figures from October 2023, but lower than readings earlier this year. Sport and entertainment are next. In sport, Max Verstappen has taken out this morning's drama-filled Brazil Formula One Grand Prix, coming back from 17th after being slapped with a grid penalty. Aussie Oscar Piastri came home with some points of his own, finishing 8th. And Australia begins its 3-match ODI series against Pakistan today at the MCG. Matt Short and Jake Fraser-McGurk will open the batting, while skipper Pat Cummins returns for his first one-day match since last year's World Cup. In entertainment news, Margot Robbie has welcomed her first child, a baby boy, with husband Tom Ackley. The Aussie actress keeping the news under wraps since the birth in Los Angeles more than 2 weeks ago. Dawson's Creek star James Van Der Beek has revealed he's been diagnosed with colorectal cancer. The 47-year-old, who shares 6 kids with his wife Kimberly, says he's been privately dealing with the diagnosis and has managed to keep working. And Coldplay frontman Chris Martin has fallen through the stage during the band's Melbourne concert last night. He was walking backwards while reading out banner signs in the crowd when he stepped back into a hole, the singer able to laugh it off with the crowd. And that's the latest from the Nova Podcast newsroom. We'll have another episode of The Update for you later on.